places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
The types of abuse that I witnessed and experienced is verbal and emotional and physical abuse. How the verbal abuse affected me was like, it made me not want to like be mean to any other person no matter who they were, and it made me want to be more friendly to other people, and it also kind of put me in a little bit of a depression. I mean, I experienced a cycle of abuse, right? That was called. And like the first time it wasn't so bad. We just got into a fight over something stupid, like who washes the dishes. And then the next time it was about me having an attitude, which I didn't have. And then it got to the point where he was saying to go kill yourself and your family doesn't want you. And then he tried apologizing, and that's when I was like, I'm not having it, and I just left. From what I witnessed, the person who was who was having the physical abuse done to them, it made them less outgoing, like less what's that word? Confrontational. And like it made them shy and like really timid and not stand up for themselves when they could have and they should have, and it made them seem like they would be the younger sibling when they're actually the older sibling. When this was all going on, the family dynamic was my sister, my older sister. She was the person that became like actually the adult, and she took care of me and made sure that I was good. And then the dad, or my dad, I don't know if it's the dad. My dad was not really like an important part. Like he just was separated from both of us during the whole time we were there. Like me and my older sister, we got closer because of what we were going through at the same time. And my father got a lot, like he was pushed out of kind of the family because no one really did things with him unless they absolutely had to, like getting a ride places and getting food. So my father would like, or yeah, my father would like make separate himself and put himself in his basement, like in the basement, like he would isolate himself. And then when he wasn't away and he was near me and my sister, he would be fighting with us, or with me really, and yelling and screaming and saying things that he probably shouldn't, not probably, he definitely should not have said. But he was more abusive towards my sister when we were younger. Like one time we were watching, me and my sister were watching Annie, and my sister wanted to play a video game instead, and she turned it off, and I was screaming and crying, and he started beating my sister, and I didn't really know what to do at the time because I was like 5. I mean, I couldn't do anything, and then when I did move back in with him later on, it wasn't just like I was like what's going on, I would fight back with him because I wasn't going to sit there and watch him yell at my sister and be rude to her and call her all these things and say all this stuff. I was going to defend her because I know that she wouldn't have done it for herself otherwise.
I've seen the abuse happen to my brother, and it was unpleasant to be seen, and it's also been done to me. It affected me in not in physical ways, I think, but maybe emotional ways because it might have hurt, so maybe it made me cry or I was mad or something. When Dad says that he's going to he put his hand out, I know he's just joking, but he said that he's gonna spank us, but he never does. And also that if we'd talk about my mom, that it might bring back memories that I don't like and I'm trying to get rid of. Been with my mom because sometimes when we come over, when we could see her in the past, when we would come over, she'd hug us and I'd hug her. And then maybe if we do something bad, maybe she might get mad and maybe she'll yell at us. And then later on, or maybe the next day, she'll apologize or something. I'm actually afraid that people may come into my room at night and hurt me. And I am a little anxious about my court case against her, and also very scared I may see her in public, like at a store or so. She may, and I'm afraid that she may try to harm me if I'm in public around her. Sometimes I really just wanted to run away at some point because it was hard to deal with it, but at some times she was a good mother. She wouldn't abuse me and hit me. But if I did something wrong, I was in trouble around her, she would hit me, yell at me, cuss at me, and that's how sometimes I cuss. And I get really angry. And it kind of reminds me of, what she did around cussing, and then I started to cuss.
Take a photograph, it'll be the last. Not a dollar or a crowd could ever keep me here. I don't have a past, I just have a chance